Hello, hello, crafty friends. Well, it's the first Saturday of the month. It's 11 a.m. Eastern time. I am right on time for this month's card class. And this month I am super excited. I love playing with this. You are going to love playing with this. Let me show you the items that I'm going to be featuring today. So the beautiful butterflies, this 3D embossing folder is amazing. So I'm using that throughout my card class today. Of course, the beautiful butterflies stamp set. I have the coordinating thin cuts. I have mine in here already set up. We're going to talk about these thin cuts in a minute. I'm also using a little bit of DSP from the beautiful Bokeh DSP series. This is a great pack of paper, double-sided, great colors. It has Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Fresh Freesia. We're going to be using the Fresh Freesia. I don't say that right. And Berry Burst. And then I just used the decal dies. So these are the two that I used. So if we count inward, we're going to say 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I used 2 and 3. These are the two that I used to create a banner for one of the cards that I'll show you. So if you want to use this, it's 2 and 3. If you have this die set, so this is obviously optional. You don't have to have that. We have lots of other things in our stash. But if you want to create the cards exactly like I'm going to demonstrate today with my sentiments, you will have to pick up the beautiful butterfly stamp set, which is item 164608. Now, if you purchase the card kit for me, all the links are in the post here, or if you earn it free by placing an order on my website, my shopping site, anyone who places a $50 product order will earn this for free. Now, you're going to receive your card kit with all the pre-cut pieces ready to assemble, including most of the die pieces. So you really just need the stamp set if you want to recreate, or you might have a stamp set with butterflies, right? So use your stash, shop yourself first, and then if you would want to use this exactly or create more cards, because you can create the cards today. I'm going to show you. Just swap your sentiments up, make them happy birthday, do, whatever you want to do. Butterflies are just really great cards, versatile cards to use. But I'll tell you, the star of this show is this 3D embossing folder. If you want anything, if you're able to use 3D embossing folders, which the die machine that Stampin' UP sells, you can put these through there. It's amazing. So I'll show you that. Let's look at what dies come in the set, and then we'll pop to the cards. They're not that hard. You're gonna love them. So here's the stamp set, right? Here's just a good visual of all the stamps that you get in the set. Okay, and then here's the dies. So you get this large butterfly. I use this a lot. Look at those nice two for sentiments. You get your 2 little butterfly bodies, 2 small butterflies. Here's a base for that butterfly. Hey, Susan, thanks for joining. Hi, Robin, how you doing? And then you get like a sideways butterfly, which is that stamp right there, and then the larger body. But see this? I'm going to show you. I'm probably going to teach this in my group, or I'll definitely share this in my private group. But see this right here? Whoops. This makes an amazing flap card, which I did play with. Let me show you. So you need to use this die to create that butterfly. Let me put it down because I have my camera zoomed in. So this is just a card I made. I was playing with it because I wanted to do that flip card. And look at that. This is not part of the kit, but these are not part of my class kit today, but I'm just showing you what this die does. So, and maybe I'll do a tutorial on creating this. It's super easy if anybody wants to see. And then you see the black and white butterfly here? Happy February. Hey, Kara, how you doing, girl? Thanks for joining. That's the black and white butterfly is using those two here, but what created the flap was this die. Super cool. But when you make the flap, you have this part of the card still intact. It cuts out your butterfly and it cuts out the top so that it's able to flap. But I just snipped that off because I wanted the butterfly. But I'll do a video on this and I'll show you how to make that card. But again, just more ways that I like to show using this, using the set that I feature for the month. But let's get, I'm going to need my set here, so I got to keep this close by. Let me show you the cards that we're going to make today. So here's card 1, fun card, right? We're going to use some vellum. We're going to be doing some ink blending. So those are the little techniques here. Here's card 2. Again, a little bit of ink shading and blending there, creating some banners. Hey, Jean. Jean, I'm glad you joined. The card, when you get this month's card kit, you're going to get a little gift in there. I want to show you what that is. I sent you this little heart. You put that on your scissors. So anyone who gets my card kits over the next month or so, you're going to get that little gift in there. But that's what it's for. It's to put on your scissors so that I know I don't use adhesive on these scissors. Okay, so I'm glad you joined because I wanted to tell you that. Sorry for that interruption. Here is card 2. Okay, and we did, like I said, some blending. Here's card 3. We're going to create some background stamping using that small butterfly stamp. A little bit more of ink shading, if you could see there. But this is where I use those, what were they called? Deckled rectangle dies. Okay, that's where I use that. So obviously you don't have to use that. You could just cut it square, cut it banner, whatever you like. And I want to apologize if the camera is flickering. It's not my camera. It's not how I'm coming through. It's just on Facebook because sometimes I flicker. So if I'm seeing that, you might see that. But just know on the replay, that does not happen. Okay? Good. All right. And here's card 4, my favorite. This is just a white on white card. I loved this. It's got some dimension. Look at that embossing folder. Do you see that embossing folder? Look at what that 3D embossing folder does. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So here's card 1. This is going to be our first card we're going to make. Okay. And when you get the card kit, this is what's going to come in your little package. Again, everything's ready to go, so you just need to be able to put this together, follow the directions, and stamp. Again, if you don't have the featured stamp set, use whatever is in your stash. I'm going to sit down because I'm going to take my time. You ladies could just fast forward this, or if you're watching this later on replay, if you have any questions, please comment. I'm always available. You can private message me, and I will get back to you. I usually get back fairly quick, if not at least one day, I'm going to say. I will get back to you. Okay, so we're just using regular card bases. So you're going to get your card base and envelope. Don't forget, ladies, stamp your envelopes, right? Put a little butterfly on your envelope, right? Always remember, cut some extra DSP. You know, my card kits, sometimes I give you envelope flaps, you know, sometimes I don't, but cut up some extra DSP and just tape it around there. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of our envelope for now. Here is our card base. Then you got a few pieces. The dimensions are all inside of my tutorial, which you can purchase the tutorial only if you are interested in that only. So you'll get all the dimensions there. But this white piece, this is going to be the first piece we're going to work on. So take that out. Here are our butterflies, our vellum. Look at how beautiful that is, our little sentiment. Here's our little balmy blue body for our butterfly. And then these panels. So I already went ahead and did this for you, so it will be in your kit. But just so you see what I did here, this is one of, I embossed that beautiful butterfly on a whatever size piece of paper cardstock that is, and then I just cut my 3 panels. Okay, so I knew what my measurement is for 1. I made that times 3, came up with that. Again, I don't have my tutorial in front of me, so I don't know what the dimension is, but I just cut it in 3 pieces, and then I have my coordinating panels for the front. But look at the detail. Ladies, you have got to get a 3D embossing folder. I'm so excited over this because I never had it. I have, as you all know, a motorized like die cutting machine. My favorite one, I don't care. I will use it forever. And that's my favorite one. but it does not, it eats up it kills my plates with the 3D embossing folder. So I did invest in Stampin' Ups. It's like butter. It goes through beautifully. It's a great die and embossing machine, but look at what you can do. I know it's pricey. We're going to have a rewards program starting next month. So maybe that's something you just start saving your rewards up for. I'll talk about that more in my group with everybody. But yes, rewards are going to be starting in March. Okay, so there's all my pieces. This beautiful iridescent ribbon I brought into this card kit. So let's go. So everything's ready for you. What we're going to do is we're going to take that white piece of cardstock that we had. I'm going to bring in some scrap paper. All I want to do is take a blending brush, right? I have my balmy blue ink. All I'm going to do is lightly get some ink on my blending brush, right? Let me get this all out of the way. Lightly put some balmy blue. I like to tap off the excess. I always tap, tap, tap just to get that excess off my brush. And then I start up high, and all I'm doing is lightly coming into my card. Very lightly. I'm going to bring this up and you'll see. And again, remember, once you go light, you know, you can come back in with some ink. But again, I always tap, tap, tap to get that harsh color off the top of my brush, especially when I only want to go soft. So I'm just turning my paper. Again, I start off my cardstock and then bring my blending brush in. And it's really hard if I'm trying to teach and try to answer questions. As I look up, if I see something pop on the screen, I acknowledge it. But if it passes and I don't see it at that moment, I'm sorry. I will definitely go back. Okay, so I'm going to lift this up so you can see on my scrap paper. Definitely you'll be able to tell the difference. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so you see how light shaded just by the scrap? Now here is the piece of paper. Okay, I say paper, it's cardstock, you know what I mean. Okay, so just that light shade there, just to give it that nice undercolor. All right, so working with our card here, next what we're gonna do is you're just gonna put your panels together, and I am just going to put these, adhere them directly together. So take those white panels, and whichever adhesive you prefer to use, you're just going to adhere those down. Make sure you leave a little bit. You know me with my eighths. I love eighths. Just leave a little bit of eighth showing. That's what you're going to come up with. So you just do that to all three. And as you know, I upload these videos after to my YouTube channel so that, you know, you may decide to pick this set up at a later date and you want to come back and say, you know, I remember when Stacy made those card kits, and maybe you don't want my card kit, but you just want to come back. That's why this is a free class, because hopefully you do purchase that kit and you want to make my cards and you want to come back and watch my videos. And if you purchase it through me, I appreciate that. Thank you. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm excited. I'm going to start doing in-person card classes over here where I love in March. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I am going to take, where is my foam? I'm going to just put, where is my foam? Okay, I got to use these. I got some old ones here. And I'm going to, on the back side of my panels, okay, I do have 3D foam, but we're only going to put it at the top and low at the bottom here. And why, you can't see, it's hard to see, but I'm going to put this ribbon going around it. So it's going to, you want to make sure that it doesn't interfere with our ribbon. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to put up here, doesn't really matter. Oh, I just want to make sure I'm at the top. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to put a piece up top. And then at the bottom, I just want to go close to the bottom because I want my ribbon to sit right above. So this is actually going to be a little holding spot for my ribbon to sit. I'll show you what I mean. Where's my ribbon? Right here. So when we wrap the ribbon around, it has something to kind of sit at. Okay. All right. So next, look at your panels. If you want, this is the middle of my butterfly. So if you have that large butterfly, just make sure and see how we're going to line that up just like that. All right, actually, let's put our ribbon on now, because then we're going to make our butterfly and then we're done here. So flip your panels over after you have them in position. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to put my adhesive just like that, okay, because that's going to hold my ribbon in place so I can flip it over. Okay, and I'm going to leave. Now, you don't have to do that if you don't want. I didn't do that at the first one, but I'm going to try to do this and leave some over on the right here, enough to make a bow. I'm going to see if that works. Okay. So now I'm going to flip my panels over. What did I do? I did this wrong. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. They got messed up. Oh no, this one goes over here. Okay. However that works for you. Okay. Did I get it good? Maybe I don't want it to rest on the, forget that. Don't do the glue. I didn't do it the first time and I had better results. But you want to lean your ribbon and flap it over. Okay. Because we're going to pull this through. And I know what I did wrong. Now what you have to do is when you kind of have your ribbon set up, you want to try to turn these over and take these off. When you have your ribbon on your panel, okay, you're using this as a guide right now. Oops. Lay that out. Sorry. There's a method to my madness. Forget everything I just said. Erase the last minute from your brain. All I want you to do is put your foam pieces on. Don't do this step right here. That didn't work out. That was something I just thought of as we went along, but it didn't work out. And then lay your ribbon down and then take the backing off. This is not right. This is the middle butterfly. Yeah, that's my middle butterfly. And then put your butterfly down, okay? Just like that. Now take your other one, do the same process, because see, look, we don't have it glued down, so it's going to be able to move around and make our tie easily. So forget that first thing I said. I don't know where my brain was going there. All right, let's make sure. Which panel is this? This is this side of our butterfly, so we want to just line up our panel however we want it. Starting with the middle panel is best. Okay, just like that. See, we still got our ribbon going through, right? There was a method to my madness. Now use your last one. Okay. So put that panel on. Just like that. All right, so now you have your panel. You can move your ribbon, and then you can tie a knot, a bow, whatever you like to do. I do not tie knots great. So I'm just gonna, I don't tie bows. I have a little bow, that little 10-second bow maker. I'm sure lots of you ladies have that. I'm just gonna tie a knot, just like that. I'm gonna clip my ends. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to take the ribbon and curl it. Let me show you what I mean. Like that, because then you get those nice tails, if you could see. Just kind of like that. Okay, so there is my card base. Now, all we need to do is we can just apply this to our card, wherever our card is, right here. Okay. Just apply that to our card. If you wanted to use, I'm going to use liquid adhesive for this because I have some layers, so it's easier. And I don't push down and squish. Right, as crafters, we have several adhesives. What's your favorite adhesive? I'm actually looking This is my new favorite that I use a lot of. All right, and then we're just going to apply that down, leaving the border. And now you can see that nice color of that balmy blue that we inked, right? Okay. Let's give that a little push. All right, now let's move on to our butterfly. So we're going to do some more stamping, but if you notice, see how light, let me show you if I flap up. See how light? Second generation. So we're not going to use such harsh, balmy blue color. We're going to stamp it once and then stamp our butterfly. So, oh, listen, I wanted to show you ladies this, and gentlemen, if you're joining, acrylic blocks. Let's just talk acrylic blocks for 1 second. You know my card classes, it just comes with tips and tricks. It's not just, hey, let's make cards. This is like our little crafty social. We're getting together. But let's see if you can see this. I want to see if you could see how dirty this is an old, I have all Stampin' Up! Blocks and Close to My Heart blocks. So I don't know if you could see how dirty. It's just really smudgy and dirty. And I said, you know what? I need to clean my blocks. So I left that one dirty just to show you. Look at how clean these come. They're like glass now. I mean, you can totally tell the difference. These are both Stampin' Up! Ones. So you can, I mean, I could. It might be hard on the video. But all I did was I used Dawn soap and that sponge with the smile on it. I forgot the name of it, whatever, that smiley sponge that everybody has. And I just used Dawn soap, kind of scrubbed them a little, and then ran them under hot water, and they are sparkling clear. I've also put them in the dishwasher, but I like to do it this way. It's quick. I dried it off. So just a quick tip on cleaning your acrylic blocks, because it really does help stamping. All right, but I am going to use a dirty one now because I left my big one dirty, right? All right, so we are going to take that big stamp. If you have a stamping press or a Stamparatus, I actually have a Stamparatus, but it's harder with, well, I guess it might, I feel like doing second generation, I need to use an acrylic block. So just adhere your block, and I have lots of scraps, so if I don't like it, we'll do it over. But truly, what you're going to do is, you're going to ink your stamp up, and then you're going to stamp, right? That's your first impression. And that's going to be your dark, balmy blue. There's ink left on your stamp. Then you're going to stamp again. That's your second generation stamping. You can get one more out of that, and you can actually get 3 stamps probably if you ink it up enough, and you can get 3 generation stamping. So if you wanted to do like a butterfly flying, picture that. Ink your stamp up, and it's like 1, 2, 3, like layering it, so it's like different shades, you know. So that's what first, second, third generation stamping means. So I stamped this in second generation, so I'm going to stamp once on my paper, and then I'm going to try to line it up and stamp my butterfly good. And if I mess up, I'm just going to have to die cut another butterfly, and y'all have to give me a minute. It's okay, but hopefully I don't, and hopefully you don't, because you're only going to have one shot too when you get your card kit, unless you have this die bundle. So, and let's just do a few times just to give you the idea, right, of what it looks like. So I'm going to go this way. This is first, right? Second. First, second. Scrub Daddy, that's it. Scrub Daddy, Scrub Mommy. Yes, that's what it is. And yes, Susan, I have the Scrub Mommy. I've had the Daddy, but I now have the Mommy, where it's the hard on the one side and the soft on the other. But yes, I used it last night, the hard side. Okay, so look at that. That's second generation stamping. So I think I did a good job for one, so I know you're going to do a good job. So let's just do our one, and then we're going to go straight to our die cut. However you prefer to ink up your stamp, either down on the stamp pad, that's how I prefer to do it, because I like to see it through these clear blocks, because I can see everything I got stamped And then I always look at my stamps. Close to my heart, I don't know, made me do that for some reason. Oh, I got inky fingers. Okay, we're gonna do it. First, second, I gotta bring this into me, ladies, to line it up. Sorry, it's hard to see on camera. Okay, now I brought it in. Second. And that's what's great about these acrylic blocks, that you can see through, so that when I send you just the die cut, you can stamp. There you go. So that, let me get my scraps out of the way. There's our second generation. So it's just not so dark, right? I didn't want that dark butterfly on the card. Okay, moving right along. Next, we are going to adhere this great piece of vellum. And truly, you really just have to adhere the middle piece. I did put a little glue dot behind the wings. So however you prefer, but we're gonna cover this with the body, so you can use any glue. You don't have to use like vellum tape or special adhesive or anything. So all you do here is just line this body up towards the bottom, and it kind of covers like the ink. You'll see. Okay, so you don't have to adhere your wings down. If you just want to keep them flappy, that's totally up to you. I put a little glue dot right here, like kind of in the middle of the wing, right there. Because I didn't want mine to truly flap up, because it will, as you can see, it will start to curl, and my other side just popped up. So I just got to get back over there and just hold it down. And if it doesn't adhere, you can always just leave it flappy, but you're going to have to hold it a second. Vellum just, you know, is just touchy, but as you can see, let me bring in my sample card here. As you can see right here, see it, I'm pulling that, I'm not pulling, but with some little pressure, just the tip of my wing, the rest, it adhered down. I'll bring it up closer. See? Okay. Just a few seconds, hold that down. And then you can kind of curl up those edges, but I would just give it a, you know, a little bit. Bring in that body, get some, let's get some ink on that body. I mean, ink. Glue. And then in the card kit, you will receive some clear gems to adhere to the body. Actually, we'll put them on after we get him on the front of the card. But if you're making this yourself, any gems will do, whatever you have in your stash. I wonder, did I use liquid adhesive with this? I'm not sure. I think I used my tape adhesive. We're just going to glue our butterfly down, and I just ran out. Of course I did. Oh, I don't have anything close by. I have to use liquid adhesive. Okay, we're just going to put our butterfly flat down on our card here. Just like that. I'm going to get, where's my tweezer? Get some of my gems now. So you'll get 3 of this size, and these just go on the body here, and then 2 up on the sentiment. And it's a little challenging. I got some nails put back on. I haven't had nails on in years, but I'm tired of looking at my hands. I don't know, they were getting yucky looking. My nails weren't growing. I was biting them. Come on, it's real life here, ladies. Whatever. And I said, you know what? I just have to get nails put back on. So it's a little challenging for me crafting, even though they're not long at all. Look at how little they are. But still, it's like very hard. Hey, Mom, you're not late. Thanks, Janice. All right. So next, you're just going to pull out that little sentiment panel. We're going to use whichever you want to use or something else from your stash. But I think I used So Thankful. Here it is right here. I'm just going to pop So Thankful on, oh, I need a bigger block. Let's just put that on. We're going to stamp that real quick. And then this card will be finito. So thankful. Hold on one second. Get my Stampin' Mist and Stampin' Scrub. Yep, wet side. You just spray. Love this thing. So easy and dry. Okay. Now we're going to put a little bit of foam on the back of our sentiment here. And you know, I'm taking my time because I want to make sure I explain everything for those that do get this card kit or those that do want to recreate. But you know, when you come back to watch, you can absolutely just fast forward and just get to whatever parts you need. And honestly, the tutorial makes it easy just looking at the cards. And when you get all your cut pieces, I really take the guesswork out of it for you. You can kind of just look at my cards, get all your pieces, and you can put it together. So you just want to put 2 little gems here. Oi! Runaway gems. There it is. Stay on there. I want to move it. That's my problem. And then I'm picking it up. Okay, 1 there. And 1 here. You really didn't need these gems right here, but you know me, I like more bling. Okay, so I think we are done, right? Let me just take a quick look. Yep. Here is card 1. Here's the card we just made. And maybe my wings are better now. I'm just keeping my finger down and curling it a little, just like this. Vellum's pretty easy to curl. And then as humidity takes, see, look, this is already lifting up. As humidity takes time, it'll kind of mush out. And I'll tell you, I keep putting this inside of an envelope, like a clear envelope, and it's still keeping its shape. It just pops back up. So that is card 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me just clean up and we will move on to card 2. Let me get what I don't need just to make myself a little bit easier. Okay, card 2 is the Berry Burst card. So I'm calling this In Case You Need Me, I'm Here. Super easy card. That is what we're going to get on to next. All right. Let me just move this out of the way. All right, my friends. So let's go through what you're going to get in your card kit when you receive this. This is what you will get in the mail. All these pieces. And again, you need the stamp set to make it the same, or the Stampin' Thin Cut to recreate these cards to make over and over again. So this is everything you're going to get. Just love those intricate dies. Love that. All right, so you got 3 little butterflies. So you know the drill there. Just put their little bodies on. Let's get everything out. Okay. These butterflies were cut out of this is the DSP. These all are the pieces of DSP that coordinate with that color, but that's what these butterflies are cut out of. And then this is the Berry Burst glitter paper. Look at how gorgeous that Berry Burst glitter paper is. And that's what those bodies are out of. We did a little stamping on the inside here, so we'll get to that. Here is our envelope and our card base. Again, we're just using a basic white card base. Here's our layers for the inside. Okay. And then here is our layers for the top. So these are our stamping layers. We're going to do all the stamping first. And then, so let's get this out of the way. You want to pull out your stamping layers. And that's what we'll work on. And then we're going to move this out of the way. And then these are going to create those banners for the front of our card. So whatever side you want to use, but this is what you'll get in the mail. And then, you know, you can coordinate them however you want to use them. So we're just going to banner these. We'll get to that. But let's get to the stamping. And I'm going to sit because my back's hurting. Okay. Doobie-doobie-doo. I'm going to bring in my scrap paper again, and let's do the inside. So on the inside, so on the inside, I don't want to contaminate any berry blue. I mean, balmy blue. This is Berry Burst Balmy Blue. Okay, so on our inside layer, we just want to stamp that side butterfly and then a few of those splatters I did, and that was done again in that second generation stamping. So I'm going to bring over a piece of scrap that I can stamp on and then stamp off. Okay, make sure I'm all in view here. I am, except my stamp pad, but that's okay. Okay, I got more ink on me. All right, so I'm going to take this butterfly right here and get that on my block, stamp it up. Even though I always do a test stamp, you guys, I never just go straight down to paper without, no matter how many times I used a stamp. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that in the corner right there on a little bit of an angle. And remember, you don't press down with Stampin' Up! Stamps. If you do, you're not going to be happy with the way you stamp. Close to my heart, ladies, we had to press. I guess it's something with the way the stamps are made. Stampin' Up!, lightly ink, lightly press. All you need to do not give pressure or it will smush. Believe me, I was getting so frustrated, but because I had to stop applying pressure. Okay, now you're going to look for those little dots, which are these right here in your stamp set. Okay, we're going to grab those. And I'm just going to put some dots around, but I'm going to second generation. So remember what we said? 1, 2. Okay? Do it again. That was a sloppy one. 1, 2. Okay? That's the look we're going for. And just kind of put them around your card. I mean your butterfly. See? This one's going to go off maybe. There. That's the stamping on that for now. That's all we're going to do there. So now we're going to adhere this panel with our Berry Burst. I really love this Berry Burst color. I hope everybody's crafting today. After this, I am working on my live for next week in my group, and I'm going to be doing a scrapbook template. That'll be up on YouTube after, but it'll go live in my group first next Saturday. Okay, that's our inside panel. Now you want to get these two panels again, remember, and this one is our front. We're going to do, remember that little light ink blending we did with the Balmy Blue? Just lightly went around. We're going to do the same thing with this, right? Because otherwise, look, it's just stark white, but look at how nice with that like ombre look when you just do a little bit of shading. I really like that. And hopefully y'all are crafting along with me, right? You might just hear me going, but hopefully you're doing something crafty too. I know you don't have this kit yet. Okay, again, same rules apply. Tap off just to get that dark, right, off my brush. I'm going to kind of just hold in the middle. Make sure you don't have inky fingers. Lightly start to blend off the paper and then get onto my cardstock. And this Berry Burst is really dark, so very light pressure. The harder pressure you use, the darker you're going to apply ink. Okay, I just went all the way around, and I'm kind of leaving the middle open. Let me show you that. So the middle is just more whiter. I didn't hit on the inside with my brush. I just tried to stay all the way around. Okay. All right, now we're just going to stamp our sentiment. I think I want to use this side. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment right there. In case you need me, I'm here. Again, this is a great, you know, if you have a nice bigger happy birthday stamp or something like that, that would be great. Where, for that, here they are. I couldn't find my stamps. Okay, I'm here in case you need me. Does this block, what? Does this block work? No. I gotta clean my stamps too after I do all this. Okay, I'm here in case you need me. You know I'm gonna do my test stamp. Yeah, light pressure. I swear I'm gonna be a broken record because I'm actually saying it to myself. Light pressure, Stacy. I might look like I'm pressing, but I'm not. I was just holding it there. And then you get beautiful, beautiful impressions. I was so frustrated. Okay, is that all my stamping so I could clean my stamps? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I know some of you don't do this right away, but I do because I like to keep my stuff good, and then I sell my stuff, so I want to make sure we keep everything good. You can't help, though, the red, the blacks, they just stain your stamps. Raise your hand if you were like me and took a really long time to get over the fact that our stamps are never going to stay looking like that. I haven't used that yet. Okay, let me just put these away so we don't lose them. And really, we're just going to make some banners and we're going to assemble our card. So I kind of brought in lots of inking, right? Using our blender brushes. Don't be afraid to use those blender brushes. Don't be afraid when we have these little panels to get a coordinating color and just swipe a little bit of ink to kind of give it that ombre look or shaded look. All right, I gotta use tweezers. That's what I think I have to use with these dragon nails. To me, they're dragon nails. They're like so long. I know my mother, because my mother always has long nails. And if she's still watching, she's probably like, Stacy, those are nothing. No, they're dragon nails to me. I gotta get used to them. All right, so I'm just gonna get used to using tweezers again. So put your little butterflies together. Really fun set to play with. I like the colors that I chose. Now, in the DSP pack, right, there was that Daffodil Delight. There was other colors. I'm just highlighting this card using Berry Burst. Create the exact same card if you do pick up the supplies, but use, what was another color in the pack? Coastal Cabana, I think, was in the pack. Not Coastal Cabana. I don't even know where it is. Where is it? Here it is. Sorry. I just want to give you another idea. So, yeah. Oh, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight. So, these two colors, right? Calypso Coral. What if you just created this entire card, used Calypso Coral ink, and then used the Calypso Coral DSP? So don't just think, oh, I'm just going to buy that DSP and just recreate that one card Stacy made. No, no, no. Recreate it multiple times with different sentiments and different colors. Right? And for those of you who continue to come to my classes or follow me on YouTube or leave me these great comments, I so appreciate it. This year has been a year for me to try out, you know, different things, coming over to Stampin' Up, as close to my heart. Closed. And there's lots more to come from me in 2025. So just continue watching. I do what I can do. I work full time. One day I'll be retired and I can do this all the time. Look at how cute. I love those butterflies. So adorable. And I've made this card already, but I just get so excited. Okay, we're just going to assemble now. Bring back in your card base. Let's move our cuties out of the way. All we're going to do is, we're going to put this right here, just like that. Just like that. Leave that piece there. Whatever adhesive you want to use here, just direct to paper. Just leave that border going around. Just like that. How's that look? Probably could have went over a little bit. Smidge. That's why I like using the liquid adhesive, or the ones that don't get permanent right away. It gives you a few seconds so you can move it around. So just leave it like that. Now this, we're going to just butt that up right there, right to the top. If you want to cover the seam, I like to cover seams. I'm going to go over it just a smidge. I really need my tape runner because I don't like doing glue on strips. Just like that. Also, is anyone interested? I want to do a kit together. So it would be where we virtually will highlight 2 kits or 1 kit that month, or any kit. But the requirement is you have to purchase a kit, and then I'll have a separate group, and then we will Zoom into that group and craft together. So it'll be like a craft along. If anyone's interested in that, let me know, because I'm thinking of doing that. Okay, we're gonna, all right, so we're good here. We applied that. Let's just grab those 3 pieces of DSP. I'm using these sides of them. So we want to banner these, okay? All you're gonna do is take your snips. You can do 1 at a time. I'm gonna do 2 at a time. All right, so all you do is snip. Let me make sure I'm in camera here. Yeah. Snip in the middle, just a little snip, okay? And then you're gonna go meet that corner and meet that corner. And now you have your 2 banners. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time on this. And you don't have to be like me and do them together 2 at a time. Just do 1 if you're not comfortable. Some of y'all might have a punch that does this. All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to put 3D foam here. I'm going to leave some space at the bottom here so that my banners can tuck under. So just load this up with some foam. Again, just leave a little room at the bottom. Okay. Ooh, the nails are good for picking off these thingies. The backs. Okay, now just put that kind of in the center, just like so. All right. Now, as you can see, these are different lengths, and all I did was snip them with my snips. So all I did was, so I'm going to put this one down first, right? I kind of put it there how I want it. 1, we're going to put 2, and then, wait, did I? Yeah, and then this one, I'm going to layer on top. But I don't want them all that size, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip the tops of them off. Okay, and then I'll arrange them however I want when I place them in there. Make sense? You'll see. So now I have these like that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue. And this one, I'm going to keep the longest. So I'm just going to put it right under there. Just like that. Okay. This next one, I'm going to go a little higher. Actually, I want to use that side. So I'm going to put some glue here. Just like that. And now this one's going to be the shortest one, and it's going to kind of layer on top of those 2. you go. Okay, so there's your 3 banners. Super easy card to duplicate, very duplicatable. Now just take your little butterflies, curl their wings up a little bit. I just did it with my finger. Sorry about that. Someone was just calling my phone. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to put some glue. I'm going to put some glue right there. So I'm going to just attach this butterfly there. Put some more glue here. Glue dots, whatever you want to use. And then we're going to put one going right about there. Coming up the other way. How cute. Some gems to finish, and then we're done. Now, let me show you these. This is, I think it's called, I gotta look upside down, Itty Bitty Bokeh Mix. Look at this. Look at that mix. Love that mix, right? So, these little pearls, see these little, let's see, my camera, I'm too far down. See those? I picked them out of here. There's lots of them in here. I don't know how many, but they're in here. So I picked them out. And then for the other card, I picked out the other elements that I wanted. Now, for your card kit, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick them all out. We'll see. I hope that I can, but any gems will do on here, or I'll give you like a little scoop of anything, just a little scoop. But I also ordered another pack anyway. But any will do on here. So, let me make sure that I'm not clogged. Am I clogged here? Because my little clear glue was clogged. I need to stick a little pin in that. Because I accidentally left my cover off, like the pin out of it, for too long of a while. Yeah, I think I ruined it. Didn't ruin it, I just have to, soak it. And this is my favorite glue. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to use this. We're just going to put a dot here. It's okay, this dries clear. And I'm going to take one of these. Let's see if I can pick it up. Just drop it down. Cute. We're going to put one here. And we're going to put one here. Just got to flip it over. Okay, there's one. And then let's get that last sucker out of there. Oh, I picked it up good. Let's go, go, go. Okay, there we are. Cute. I love it. Let me stand up so I can show you. Here was card one, and here was another one. I was just reading. Yes, Susan, I agree. I think a craft along would be fun too. And a great way to just interact and bring people together, right? Because I would love to do an in-person thing, right? With all of you ladies that have been in my group for years, but it's hard because we live all over the US. So it'll be nice if, you know, there's a date, I highlight a specific date, and if everybody can join, you know, we just go on Zoom, and like we used to play bingo in the virtuals, but we'll just all be crafting in our homes, and I'm available to you to answer questions because we'll only highlight a specific kit that I can help create, and I'll be creating too, and yeah, I think it'll be fun. Okay, enough of that chit chat. So here's those cards. We are moving on to card 3. All right. Here is card 3. Cute. We're going to do inside stamping and outside. So let's get the pieces to that. Okay. All right. Again, we're using a card, a regular A2 card base. Don't forget to stamp your envelopes, ladies. All right. So here's your card base. You got some Night of Navy. We have some basic white. Here's my sentiment layers. Here is some more layers, smoky slate, silver glitter, and then we got 3 more of those beautiful butterflies. No bodies though, because we're gonna use, we just put a little gem for their body. Now, here's an optional technique, which I will show you, but I'm not gonna do the whole butterfly because then I won't, where is my, Stampin' Up one. I'll just use, I have this one. The liquid pearls, right? We all have liquid pearls. Stampin' Up sells the, I think they're called embossing liquid. I don't know. Anyway, but let me show you. So on this card, look at what I did to all my butterfly bodies. All right, I'm not going to do it for this card because to put it together, this really has to dry. So to be honest, I created this layer and I let it dry overnight. Otherwise, if you've ever used liquid pearls, they kind of flat or squish down after a little while, but these stayed beautiful. So that's optional, and on the tutorial, it's optional. So if you want to do that, okay, you need to have like a liquid pearls or the ones that Stampin' Up sells. I just can't think of the name, sorry. But it's in the catalog. And just do dots to make the body, okay? But again, I'm not gonna do that today, but that is an optional technique for you. And let me just show you how you would do that on a piece of scrap. So if I had, actually, I'm gonna stamp a butterfly. Let's do, where's my butterfly? I'm gonna stamp a butterfly and we're going to just do one. So you know what to do at home if you choose to do this, because I love it. I'm just not going to do it on today's card for sake of time. Okay, so let me stamp a butterfly. So there's my butterfly. I always start off on scrap paper to make sure there's no air in that. So you're kind of making like little Hershey kisses. Let me zoom in. Oh, I did something wrong. Oh, darn, I just did something to my phone. I hope you can see. Okay, you're good. Okay. So I'm just doing like little dots, light pressure, and pulling up like little Hershey kisses. Let me hold that up a little bit more. And that really needs to dry for a little bit, for quite a bit, if you don't want it to flatten, okay? So that is the optional technique in there. But for today, what we're gonna do is we're quickly gonna grab our blending brush. I know I had 3 little butterflies. Did I lose one? I don't know. Okay, this piece right here, this is what we're gonna stamp our sentiment on. Just if you want, you can add a little bit of gray, a little bit of smoky slate here. Where's my, let's see if you can see. See, I have just a little swipe in the middle there of just a little smoky slate. I'm a little zoomed in now. Can I zoom out now? My phone is now messed up. All right, ladies, I think we're gonna stay. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay. Put a little bit of ink on my blending brush. And I'm just gonna, a little circular in the middle here. This is just almost like I'm blurring this. Think about blurring. I'll hold it up, you'll see if you can. It's just, again, it's very, very light. I don't even think I had enough ink on there. There we go. Okay, that's good. And again, you don't even have to do that. That's just to, just breaks it up a little bit. So let me show you, see? It's just a little bit. All right, so we are going to get our stamp for this card. Oh, look at me. Look at me. We forgot to put our inside panel in the card. Don't forget to do that, ladies. Okay. Time to celebrate. That is the, is that the stamp set? Yes, but I think I cut out, I cut out the wrong ones for that. So that's okay. You'll get the right one in your kit. So I'm going to use for my sentiment for this, that bigger sentiment. Where did it go? I'm going to use, here it is. Just this one again. That's totally okay. In case you need me, I'm here. Just another one. And that's going to be stamped in Night of Navy. I actually really like that one with that size. Okay. We are going to adhere these two straight down to one another. It'll be popped up on the card. So I just changed the sentiment on this one, no big deal. Okay, now we are going to, for the inside, we're going to take our inside layers. That's the inside. That's the front. Yeah. We're going to take our inside layers here. We're going to stamp these two butterflies. They're kind of like coming off the cardstock. We'll put some of those dots there and we'll stamp the front. I mean the top. Happy birthday. Let me get my Night of Navy. We need our little dots again. Get those ready. Our butterfly is ready to go. And we need, what else do we need? Happy birthday. Oh, nope, I'm not going to use happy birthday now because mine says I'm in case you need me. So thankful, time to celebrate. I'm going to not stamp the inside of mine because happy birthday doesn't go in case you need me. I'm just going to leave mine blank there, and that's totally fine. Okay, and I'm going to do second generation, so just right there. Just like that. Now we are going to get our butterflies. I need a piece of scrap hanging off because I'm going to stamp off my paper here. I'm going to stamp. Okay. This Night of Navy is a great color. Okay, and I want the butterfly off the paper. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. Move the paper over here. Okay, get those dots again. And these are all in second generation. I did the dots. Just kind of fill that space in. Actually, I think that's good. Okay. Let's get the scrap out of the way for this for now. I am going to need another piece of scrap, but I have to get a fresh piece. Okay. Let me clean up a little bit. I just got a lot going on right here. Okay. Here is our card. Here's our pieces. Y'all, it's hard to come on camera for an hour and a half and make 4 cards as fast as I can. All right, so back in frame, here is our, which I wish I can zoom out again just a little. It screwed me up when I did that first zoom in. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, better. Okay, So now our inside's done. We're going to adhere that to our Night of Navy card base. Layer base, not card base. Inside layer. Like that. I love the butterflies coming off the paper. I love stamping off the paper. Okay. Unlike the other card, let's not forget to adhere this on the inside of our card base now. Okay. Now, we are going to take this layer here, our other Night of Navy, that's going to cover the entire card front. So if you just want to get that adhered down, you can. I wish I had my other, oh, I have this tape right, hold on. Forgot I had my Stampin' Seal right next to me. This is super sticky. Okay. Yeah, this is Stampin' Seal, not the Stampin' Seal Plus. I forgot I had that right there. Okay, so the way I do this is I kind of, when it's the exact same size, and especially this, I don't think has any removable time to it, I kind of line it up and guide it in with my hands, the piece of cardstock to the card front. That I do. That's how I do it, and it kind of works every time. All right. So now we are going to take this white layer here. I'm going to need more scrap, and let me bring in my scrap paper. We're going to need that butterfly stamp. I'm going to have to clean this because I have Night of Navy on it. Hold on one moment. Is that all I had on my note? Okay. All right, so we have our butterfly. We're going to use our smoky slate. And all we're going to do is we're going to randomly stamp all around the butterfly, going, you know, trying to follow a pattern of flight of the butterflies, so to speak. That is what we're going to do. So I'm going to ink up my butterfly. Okay. And definitely off the paper. I love random stamping. If you've followed me for a while, you know I do this a lot. I love to create my own background paper. Should have put one right there before I put that one there. Oh, that's okay. My middle strip's gonna cover that. Okay, that looks about good for butterflies. Oh, I still need that. I'm going to come in now with those little dots, whatever you want to call them. I think I did second generation. I did. And then second generation, just fill in. That's all I'm doing is just filling in with these dots. I think that's good. Okay, I think we did good stamping. Let's see. Cool. I I think that looks good. Now you're going to get your adhere this to the front of your Night of Navy. That looks great. Now, if you wanted to do that optional step with the liquid pearls, you would do that now, you know, before you put the glue on, obviously, and let that maybe sit for a couple hours and then come back and put this card together. Or, let's do this. Hold on. We'll put some dots after it's assembled. Let's see if we can do that without screwing the card up. All right, Stacy, here I go. I'm going to try something live again. Hopefully I don't screw up. Just to show you how to make some dots. Because then if this works, then just set your card aside and don't touch it for a while. I want to make sure I kind of get the same. And this goes edge to edge, so just line that up. Just like that. Straight down. Same thing here. Straight down. We don't need any what do you call it? Foam yet. Let's put that in the middle. All right. Now we're going to put some foam there. For that one, where is my foam? Where is my foam? Here it is. Okay. But here's how I'm going to do my foam. I'm not going to put it on here. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it where I want because sometimes it might not stick to the glitter. So I'm just going to put it where I want. And I know this will cover it. Watch. Yeah, I'm totally fine. Okay, because I just don't want it in the middle there in case it doesn't stick well. And I did lose one of my butterflies. I only have two. I'm looking around my desk right now, but we're going to pick some stuff up and see. Because I think I lost it. All right, we're going to put this right here. All right, let me look for my other butterfly. Because I only see... I have two. Okay, here's one. Here's two. It was here. It was here. I lost it. I lost it. Did I throw it in my garbage can? Oh well. I lost one of my butterflies. It's probably stuck to my face or something. Who the hell knows? All right. I'm looking under everything. That's funny. Okay. Anyway, we're just going to go with two. So we're just going to put one here. Again, and one right there. That's totally fine. So put a little dot of glue here and here. Your kit will have 3. Let them sit for a minute. Now I'm going to take 2 more and just put one right in the body. Okay. Let them sit because the liquid glue just takes a minute to dry. Now, where do I have my liquid pearls still? Yes. So if you wanted to, you can do some of your liquid pearls because, well, we'll start at the top. I'm going upside down, but that's okay because I have a body here I can get to without affecting anything else. Okay, you have a body here you can get to. Love these liquid pearls. And Stampin' Ups are a nice big bottle you get. And you get 3 colors in the one pack. So just look online, you'll find that. I actually still have the Ranger ones, but I ordered all the Stampin' Up ones because I really like them. I used my up lines when we were at our team event last weekend. I was like, oh, I like these. So see, you can still do your liquid pearls. All right, and now the bottom. We got a little bit showing here of the butterfly. And then here. Okay, so now I'm going to definitely set this card aside so nothing touches it, but let me hold it up. But I did use the liquid pearls there on the body. You can also do that. Think about using tiny, tiny itty bitty gems or something going down the body, but that'd be a hell of a lot of gems you're going to use, right? I love this card. All right, so there is card 3. I'm going to bring this back now that it dried. I just want to put this card base that I forgot to tell you all to put in here. So this goes right in here. Oh, I have to tell you too, I put together yesterday the paper pumpkin for February, and I really love it. I'm going to do a video and post some pictures of that. Okay, last card, and then we will be finito. Okay, I just need that block without ink on it. Let me clean that. I need my hello stamp. Hello, here it is. Here we go, that cute little hello stamp. Just one little stamp we're going to do here. Now, let's look at the pieces that are going to come in your kit. Because if you don't purchase the kit, or you opt not to purchase these, I love those, the stylish shapes. Just cut a banner with the piece of cardstock that I give you. But in your kit, you will get that stylish shape die. But if you recreate this and you don't have those, just make a banner. Okay, so I love monochromatic when you use multiple shades of one color. So that's what gave me the inspiration behind this, but there is no monochromatic for white, right? But I love white on white. I think it's gorgeous. Love, love, love. So that's what we did with this card. Super, super simple. Again, we used a regular A2 size card base. We have our envelope. Don't forget to pretty those up. All we're going to do here, all right, let's just talk about this. Can we please talk about this embossing folder? Look at that. Just think, okay, let me just give you some ideas now. So you get this embossing folder. What else can we do? Love this card, very duplicatable, right? Get your blending brushes out and lightly blend over this. Actually, I have a sample. Didn't I have, hold on, don't I have, I showed it in the beginning. I have an extra, here it is. Let's just do that. Let's just do that a second. Hold on. We're going to stop just for a second because I want to see that. We're going to use a piece of scrap. Okay, this is just a random emboss piece. Should we, I think Berry Burst is going to be too much. Let's do it with the Balmy Blue. Ooh, actually a purple. Oh, purple would be good. But that's okay. Stacy, focus. Purple would be really cool. But I just want to see this. So if I just, what if we just inked a little bit? Got some ink on here. Ooh, ooh. Yes. I have a little bit too much in some spots. I hit a little bit too hard, but it's okay. Hold on. Oh, I love it. Okay, yes. Okay, that is really cool. Okay, I'm glad I just did that with you real quick because I wanted to show you that. I know it's hard to tell it in the camera, but this is really cool now. Think about putting some shimmer, clear shimmer on this, like after this dries, taking your shimmer brush, going along it, maybe doing some splattering on this. All right, I like the way that looks inked. I know it's hard to really get the effect on the camera, but so think about this. Hold on. I don't have a card base, like a colored card base made, but oh man, do I? No, but oh wait, hold on. Let's get, do I have a piece? I don't know, just to show, right? Like if you put it on, cute. Just different idea. You know, you can ink with those. All right, back to our card. Sorry, let me make sure my hands are not inky because everything's all white. Okay, where are we? All right, so all we're gonna do is foam. Put some foam on there to pop that up on the back side. Really like this emboss. I'm really loving 3D embossing folders in general. Any one that I've tried so far, I just really love it. That's why I invested and I did get the Stampin' Up embossing machine. Okay, so I'm going to take the ribbon. You're going to get 2 pieces of ribbon. You might get 1. If I give you 1 long piece, just cut it. You need a piece to go around and then a piece to tie a knot. So all I'm going to do is take my pieces right here, flap them around. I'm going to use a piece of Scotch tape. Okay. Just like that. So now let me see my butterfly. Oh yeah, I'm perfect. Now, see this butterfly right here? If it works out on the piece you get, it doesn't always line up. You might not, but look, this butterfly lines up right over that. So if you can do that, do that. If not, if it's a little off or something, that's fine. But for the most part, that's your focal image to line up. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But first I'm going to put my butterfly together. I'm just going to put some glue on his body and then just a little bit around the wings. I would use my tape runner, but these are some delicate pieces and I don't want to ruin anything. All right, and now you're going to put that white body. Okay. Cute. All right, give that a minute. Oh, I had these little pieces didn't come out of my die. That's okay. There we go. All right, now I'm going to stamp with that hello in my smoky slate. Only a couple of ink pads too for this. I'm trying to not use so many ink pads each month. Okay, let me stamp on my piece of scrap. All right, we're going to remove the backings and adhere your base layer to your card base. Popped up. I could have left this white on white and then had white sparkles, which I have, but I said, you know what? I love the white on white, but I want, because of this iridescent, this was perfect. and I wanted to incorporate somehow. So again, I went and was neurotic and picked out 4 of these round ones and 4 of those berry burst ones. You're just going to get like a little handful and you can sit and pick it out. And that's that. All right. So there's that. We're going to put some foam there because I think I will never want to do another card kit if I have to sit and pick out for everybody. So if you get it, you get it. I'll try my best. Okay. Gonna put that just at the bottom there. Okay. For our butterfly, we are going to, I do want to use, where's my Stampin' Seal? I want to use Stampin' Seal for that. So when you use this, there's a trick to it. You push down, pull to the side. Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out. Okay. But it is super sticky. All right. Now, where's our other piece of ribbon? Let's tie a knot. Just feed it through. Whichever direction you want to go for. I'm going to try to get it. Then before you make it tight, you know, you just pull it and play with it. Okay. And then you want to take your snips and just clean up the ends, either angle them, however you want to do that. Cute. Now, one trick is if you want your tails to stay in a certain direction, if they don't, these are staying pretty good, you just use a mini glue dot. That's the trick. All right, now for my neuroticness. Let's see if I can pick these up. And I'm just going to put little dots of glue. So we're going to put 1. Oh, hold on. Put glue and glue. Let's see. So we want to put this big one. 1. I need to use this little side. Okay. This little tool I picked up on Amazon a long time ago. I have the one from Close to My Heart too, but this, I need to sharpen it because when it doesn't get sticky anymore, you got to sharpen it. Okay, and I need one more over here. So if you want to add this pop of color and have the patience to do this, have at it. Okay, that is our final card, 4th and final card for beautiful butterflies. I so hope you enjoyed this month's class. So you will receive this class. You might be asking, like, how do I get these cards now? If you want to get everything pre-cut and ready to assemble, all you have to do is place a $50 order on my website, stacymaiano.stampinup.net. That's it right here. A $50 order before tax and shipping, and you don't have to do anything. You will just get this at the end of the month in the mail. Or if you want to just purchase it for $29, you'll get the kit in the mail. You'll see how I send that. If you're a demonstrator and you want to kind of see what I do, you can purchase that kit, or I have the tutorial only because you might already have a demonstrator. You might already have this stamp set, but you want my card kit. You want to make these cards. So to get the dimensions and all of that, if you would need it, it's $10. The links are all attached in this post. I enjoy doing this. I hope you enjoy doing this. And I'm going to be bringing my virtual crafting in person, which I am super excited about, to my town, so that they can also make these cards. I'll just show you. Let me see if I could zoom out a little bit again. Oh, I keep messing up here with my phone. Is it going to let me? I want to zoom out. Nope. Am I zoomed enough? Let me see. No. Okay. All right, Stacy, never mind. Let's get this out of the way. I want to get all 4 cards here to do my best to get them in frame that we made today. So I hope you enjoyed these cards. If you have any questions, oh, wait, I can't. Okay, I'm good. I didn't mess anything up. See, look it. I'll be honest with you. This is dry, right? If I touch it, it's dry, but if any pressure, it is going to get flattened out. So just like sit that out for a while. Oh no, I didn't grab, this is the dry one. The wet one is still over there. Yeah, because this has the 3 butterflies. Okay, so this is today's class. I hope you have a great weekend. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Sympathy cards, excellent for sympathy cards. Right, Susan? Just change up your sentiments. This is pretty much a sympathy card, but you need something more for the inside. But yeah, definitely. This one, oh, there goes my little thingy. See, it wasn't dry, Stacy. Let me get a new one. Let me get a new one. Let's get a new one real quick. I don't want to ruin any of my cards. There we go. Okay. So if you have any questions, definitely reach out. I appreciate you hanging out with me and spending the morning with me. And I'm going to get to cleaning, and then creating what I'm going to bring to my group next Saturday. So have a wonderful day. Again, this is my beautiful butterflies free card class to go. If you're interested, all the links are in the post, and you can follow me right here on Facebook. This is my home base. I upload everything to YouTube, but you don't get different content there. My home base is Facebook. I will be incorporating Instagram, just not yet. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Jean. Take care, everybody. Bye.